Sorry, this is how transformation looks like. Okay, and we saw info cubes also. So these are the info cubes. Let me open that one which we opened. So this is one info cube. Okay, and this is why DTP and transformation we are pulling data into a info cube. Info cubes. This is the icon. Okay, why we use info cube? Okay, to store data. This is our main data repository table. Okay, we don't check data in our PSA. We check our data in cubes. Cube. I mean, we check in PSA also, but cube is our main data repository table. Okay, this data we use uh, for our planning or for our reporting. In BW system, this data, the data which is stored in cube, is used for reporting purpose or audit purpose. Okay, which type of data we can store? So here, historical sales data, market research data, intercompany data. In APO, this historical sales data is important. Okay, it consists precisely one fact table. Okay, now how this table looks like, that also I shown you last time. Either you can check from here, display data. If you want to check data in this info cube, okay, there you have to give your selections for which product or location you want to check your data, and in field selection, what you want to see, which type of data you want to see. Okay, so I selected sales history. Then let me select this calendar year month. Oh, sorry, APO location and product. So what I'm selecting, see, when your screen appears, when your table, when you load your table, you want to see these details for location, product, planning version, calendar year month, sales history. These details will appear on your table. Okay, that's why this option, field selection for output. This is the output which we get on our table. Okay, here let's say we can, here in location you can give any location. Okay, I am leaving it as blank. If you want to select a specific location, you want to check the data for that specific location, let's say 1000 is the location. Then you have to give this filter here. You have to assign that location, and then if you execute, it will show data for 1000 location only. Okay, but I want to see for all. So you just execute, don't give any filters. Okay, so this way your data will appear here. These are the table. Here location will appear, here product, this is a version, this is month, this is I think base unit, and the sales history. It will appear here. Okay. Also, there is another T code. If you don't want to check from here, then we have this T code list cube. In list cube, you have to give the name of your cube, and the same screen will appear again. The same table you can open again. Okay. Now, these are the details I have mentioned. Here we used to store data for a long time in cube. In BW system, in my organization, in APO, they used to store data for 1 year in cube. Okay, but in BW system, for this audit purpose, the data which they are receiving from FI system, billing data, invoice data, all those data, they used to store for 6 years. Okay, so in BW system, they have last 6 year billing data. Okay, but in APO, we need a sales history only for our forecasting purpose. So we used to have 1 year or 2 year sales data only, billing data, invoice data. Okay, so they are store, summarize, aggregate data for long period of time. The structure of enumerables to evaluate data flexibility. Okay, the info cubes consist of info objects, key figure, characteristic, time characteristics. Okay, so where we can see when I load this info cube, here you can see how we on what basis we are able to see the data. Here you can see time we have. Okay, these are our characteristics, right? Location, product, and this is our key figure. So on these three bases, on these three criteria, we are able to see data in InfoCube. Let me select all these and then I execute. So these are our, you can see API location characteristics. These are our characteristics. Okay, this is our key figure. And what else? Time characteristic is this one, month. Okay, so I have selected everything on month basis, this calendar year per month, this calendar year week also we have. Okay, so on what time characteristic you want to see your data, like you want to see weekly data. So you have to select this one. If you want to see monthly, then just go here, select the month one only. Okay, if you want to see on weekly basis, select week. So this is the time characteristics. Okay, so based on these criteria, we can see our data in InfoCube. The InfoCube is therefore analog of planning object structure. Okay, and the planning area. Okay, so what it is saying, InfoCube is therefore analog to the combination of planning object structure and planning area. Okay, do you have that DPS structure handy with you? That diagram, DPS structure diagram. Hello,
Yes,
am I
yes,
audible?
yes. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so no need to open. If you already remember, then no need to open. Other if you forget, then we will open. Okay. So what it is saying, InfoCube is therefore analog to combination of planning object structure and planning area. Now tell me what we do in planning object structure. We assign characteristics. Remember,
Right, right, right.
and in planning area we assign our version and key figure.
Correct.
Okay. So same you can see here also in InfoCube. So it is saying this is analog to planning object structure and planning area. Now why we this should be analog? Because see the data which we are receiving which we are storing in InfoCube, it should go to planning area, right? So
Correct, correct.
this criteria only, based on this criteria only, it will go to your planning area and it will store on location, on product. So let me explain you a little more. Let's say here we have our cube. We have our planning area. Now in planning area, we assign MPOS, correct? MPOS, we assign.
Mhm.
We assign MPOS to planning area. Now in planning area, what all things we have? We have characteristics, correct?
Yeah,
We
all the
have,
master data. Yeah.
yes, correct. Key figures. And we have version also.
Mhm.
In cube also we have the same thing. See, characteristic, version, and this key figure. Okay, so let me write it here. Now how this will go to here? I mean, we have the same criteria, right? We have characteristic, key figure, version here in cube also, in planning area also. Now the question should be how it will go to planning area. So we have
Right.
one T code. Not T code. We have one. You can say report with the help of we transfer our data from cube to planning area. So that is TS cube. So see here what we have to do. First, we have to give our source and target. Okay, so this is our source. Okay, we write like this. This is source. This is target. Because from cube we want to send data to our planning area. So you have to mention your cube here. Okay, what can this one? Planning area. I mean, on what planning area you want to send your data, you have to mention here. So I'm taking as DP. Standard DP planning area I'm taking because the sales history we send to DP only, not to SNP. Okay, sales history is not required in SNP, apply network planning. It is required in DP. Why? To create forecast. Now we gave our
Oh, sorry,
source
your
and
voice
target.
broken. Your voice broken. You said forecast. Could you repeat that?
Why we need sales history?
Forecast. But before that, you said something, no? And that.
So I'm saying that this is the source, this is the target. Okay, we are sending data from cube to planning area. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, so that we have to mention here. Now, here I have given planning area as DP01. 9A means what? 9A means standard one. Correct?
Right.
If you find anything with 9A in APO or with 0, it means it is standard.
Yeah, the T
This we
code is
discussed.
standard. Yeah.
Not T code only, anything. If you
Yeah,
find
yeah.
characteristic also, planning area
Yes.
also, info cube also, 9A, it means standard. It is already provided by SAP. But see, this is not starting with 9A, right? It
Right.
means it is your created one. We can see this either 0 or 9A, remember.
Yeah, the info is created by us.
Yeah,
Anu
yeah,
Satya.
yeah. Okay, so here you can see these all 0, 0 or 9A
All
are
SAP
standard.
one standard. Yeah.
Yeah, see 9A. Okay, these all are standard one.
Right.
Here, but here, these are the created one. These are not standard. Okay,
Right.
these see these nomenclature. This nomenclature, it's wrong. If you create if you customize or if you create anything in system, you should start with Z. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. This is the nomenclature. This should be the nomenclature. Start every time with Z. Like if you want to create a info queue, let's say Praveen info. So it should be Z Praveen. Okay, uh, this will help others or to you also to identify quickly that okay, this is a customized one which was created by me.
Mm-hmm. So the planning area 98DP01 is internal one.
Yeah.
And what does it contain initially?
So to check any planning area MPOS, we open this T code, MSTP admin. Okay.
Right.
Here, which one is our planning area? This one, right?
Right.
Yeah. In this planning area, we have these key figures. Whatever key figure you assign to your planning area, it will show here. Okay. When we create this planning area, we will also assign. Okay. So see, these are the key figures available in this planning area. We have options to add other key figures also. From here, we can add it here. Okay.
You can add from right to left, no?
Yeah, from here to here. Yeah. Okay. So under your planning area, right now, these are the key figures available.
So these are all system defined ones.
Yeah, 9A, you can see. Why we need, I mean, why you want to
98
create a new key figure if it is already available in system?
98 DP0 98 DP01.
98DP01, yeah, planning area name.
Right, right.
Yeah,
And these are all the attributes available in planning area, no?
attributes or key figure?
Key figures, yeah.
Yeah, key figures. So see, first you have to check if you have all the key figures available here or not. If you're, let's say, if you are looking for any key figure, let's say actual release, or let me take a easy one for your understanding.
So SAP by default, the product has created all these key figures, no?
If there are available key figures, but see, what if you want a different type of key figure? Like in that key figure, you want to add your sales order plus sales history both.
Right.
So that is a new thing, right? New customization you want.
Correct, correct.
So in that case, you have to give these details to ABAP team, okay? That I
Right.
want sales history plus sales order in same key figure,
Uh-huh.
and it is not available in system. It is not available in standard system. So what they will do, they will write code. What they will do, they will add, let's say, sales history key figure plus sales order key figure.
Mhm.
Then they will give something sales demand like that. Then they will rename that and they will assign it to your planning area. Correct?
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, not assign. They will. I mean, it will show here. Once they create, it will show here. You have to assign. You have to move here
Okay.
from this side to this side.
Okay.
But in most of the cases, I never saw that they need a new key figure unless and until it is, I mean, there is a huge requirement. All you can see, we have multiple key figures. Whatever we need is available here. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the key figures which is available in our planning area where we right now here. Okay. So key figure is clear. Now characteristic. How we will see characteristic in the MPOS. Okay, so we check this MPOS is linked to this planning area. In MPOS, we have this. Okay,
Correct.
means our characteristics. Correct. So this is also there now version. How we will see version? So I told you while creating a planning area, we assign version. So you can check in DPS structure. Okay, so this is the planning version. Okay, this we assign. Planning version I told you, right? We can have multiple
Right.
planning
Right.
version.
Okay.
Simulation, testing, triple zero. Triple
Right.
zero is the active planning version. Okay, in every organization you will find triple zero as active planning version. Okay, on which they are doing planning. If they want to do simulation testing, you will also find other planning version also, like 0001, 001, 002, 003, anything. Okay, so now we find all those things we have, correct? Now
Right.
we can map it. So let's go here again. This is the T code, TS cube, by which we transfer data from cube to info area. Sorry, info cube. Sorry, planning area. From cube to planning area. We have given our source. We have given our target. Now it will ask you from which date to which date you want to transfer data. If you keep it, if you leave it as blank, it will transfer everything. Okay. If you have, let's say, previous 10-year sales history, previous 10-year sales data or any data in your queue, that it will transfer to planning area. But if you want to, let's say, for 1 year only, so you have to give that date 1 year from 2028 11 2022 to 2022. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that it will only transfer data for this time period. Okay, from this date to this date, whatever data, whatever
All the
the
sales
falls
history
in,
data.
yeah, whatever sales data falls in this time period, that only will transfer to your planning area. Now this is the time period. Now we have filter criteria here. If you leave this as blank, location and product, what will happen?
Everything will be loaded.
Everything will become right. But we don't. I mean, this is not recommended.
Right.
Either you should give location or plant. We usually give it on high level, like plant. Okay, so you can say like for Chicago plant, I want to transfer sales data for last 1 year. Okay, if your selection is very limited, like okay, for this product only I want, then you can give that product also. Okay, you can give multiple products also here. If you want to give only one product, here you can enter, like let's see this way. If you want to give multiple product, 897,456, this way. Okay, here you can give, and this is the location 1000. So this you gave. Now grouping condition. In grouping condition, it will show you based on it will show you like see selection on the basis of we already gave our details in selection condition, correct? So it will, if you let's say if you remove this one APO product, I removed everything. If you gave details in both of them, like product and location, then select both of them. Okay, if you give detail, if you give selection based on only this location, then select location. Okay, not this one. And if you give, let's say if you leave both field as blank, then what you will do?
Everything will be loaded.
Everything will be loaded. So this is the way, I mean, on what basis you are transferring data.
Right.
Okay, so select this one. If you leave, see, three conditions are there. Both are blank. If you left both location and material as blank, then it means you are transferring everything, correct? So select
Right.
both of them because we are transferring everything. Now, if you are transferring only location, based on location, whatever product is available on that location, you can select location. You can select this one also. I mean, this is what you are like.
Filtering. Yeah.
No, not filtering. I mean, uh,
So we are putting conditions to the data,
condition. Yeah,
restricting
on what condition? Yeah, what condition we are transferring?
restricting only this location. I want only this location, this products. No,
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
explicitly saying.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is grouping condition. Now the main part is key figure assignment. Okay, key figure assignment.
So what is grouping? Can we go? You said select
Yeah,
conditions. No conditions. You said
this is
grouping. What
your
is?
filter. This is your filter, right?
Uh-huh.
This is your filter. For what data you want to filter. Now in grouping condition, see.
Oh, grouping. You're only just selecting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So how you want to transfer your data? Okay. So you have to select this characteristic, the data which you want to transfer from cube to planning area. Okay. Now the main part here is key figure assignment. Let me go here. In cube, we can have multiple key figures, right? In case of APO, it is I mean, okay, we have only sales history or selling price. Sales history, key figure. Let me write here. Sales history, or we can have selling price. These two key figures we will have in our APO cube. Nothing other than that. But in BW, you will have multiple key figures. Okay, so these key figures, how it will go to our planning area? Because in planning area, if you remember, we have multiple key figures, correct? Let me open planning area. See, we have multiple key figures, correct?
Right.
We have forecast also, forecast one, total forecast, planned price, multiple key figures. Planned price, it can be linked with your selling price, correct? Which we are getting from BW.
Right.
Sales forecast, these two can be linked, correct?
Right.
Sales we have, then we have planned price. So how this will be linked? See here. You have to define what key figure is mapped to which key figure. In info cube, you have to give this key figure, okay? See, we have only one key figure in our info cube.
Okay.
Which is correct also, right? You will have another key figure like selling price. Now, this is the key figure of info cube. It should be mapped with planning area, right?
Right.
So let's say, let's give salt should appear here. How many we have? Additional field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dependent demand, total demand, VMI demand, manual correction, VMI promotion 1. Plan price is not there. Forecast 1, 2, total 4. These two are not there. Why?
Can we associate to sales forecast one? Forecast
No,
stats.
no. We can associate. No, but I'm checking why these two are not available here. Okay, there might be some issue. So see, when you assign, let's say this one. Okay, when you assign this one, what will happen? The data which we are here, the data which we are, the key figure, the sales history which we are transferring from cube to planning area, it will store in this key figure of planning area. What is this key figure? F3, this one, additional field 3. Okay, but ideally there should be one sales history key figure here on which your this sales history data should store on that sales history key figure.
So forecast is a different one, no?
Forecast based on that sales history you will get your
You will
forecast.
calculate the forecast using algorithm.
Yeah. Okay, that I need to check why we don't have this sales history key figure here. That I will check, but yeah, that is not an issue.
In the main key figure, it is there in the main.
It's here. That's why strange.
Where is it? Can we
Here
go
you
back?
can see
Okay, okay. Yeah, why it is not coming here?
everything
Yeah.
is there, but these two are not there. These two I found.
Yeah.
These two are not there. Promotions also there. VMI promotion.
Maybe it's because of the authorization, login authorization, or
Maybe I need to check. I mean there might be multiple reasons. I'm not sure. But see, this way you will get your data. I mean key figure. Whatever key figure available in your planning area, you can assign, and then your sales history will populate on that key figure only.
Mhm.
So this is the mapping which we do in our TS cube. So this one done, this one done, this one done. Key figure. Characteristic assignment I never did. Characteristic assignment is same like this is your source characteristic, target characteristic. I mean the characteristic which is available in your cube, and this is the characteristic of your planning area. Let's go check there also. What they selected in our cube. These two characteristics we have. Location, product. So same location and material. If I do it like this, you will get the technical name. 9A lock number, 9A mat NR. 9A lock number, 9A mat NR. Same, let's check in our planning area. Okay, 9A lock number, 9A mat NR. So these two characteristics they mapped. We can have other characteristics also, but these are the needed one, right? These two needed for mapping. So these
What are the means? What are these?
location, material.
Okay.
9A, leave this one. 9A is standard, okay? Lock number, location number, material number. Okay. This is the technical name for location. This is the technical name for material. Remember it every time.
Yeah,
Same.
some yeah. This is we are doing it from cube to planning area, no? And you said this is not necessary. This is not
No, I never did. I
important.
never did. I
No?
never, I mean, assign. I never did this
Character.
assignment.
So this is characteristics.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Hmm.
never did it. But what is the
I
why
mean,
is
see,
yeah.
wait. We saw key figure mapping, correct?
Correct.
From that key figure to that key figure. But we have to do characteristic mapping also.
Correct. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Transaction
what
master data. Yeah.
yeah, mapping we have to do, right? We are transferring data from one source to another source. So we have to do mapping.
Yeah, key
Otherwise,
figures. Yeah, key figures is the transaction data and characteristics is the master data. No?
master data, yeah. What if we map location number with material here? What will happen then?
Right.
Your
Correct.
location data will appear in material, which is wrong. Okay, so
Right.
mapping you have to do properly. But generally we don't have to do it. Is already by default it will be mapped.
Hmm.
Okay, now additional settings I never used. I don't know what is this additional setting. It is not opening also. Invalid version was selected. Why? I never did. I am not aware about the additional settings. Never needed.
Hmm.
Okay, our main task is this, and this still here.
Hmm.
Till key figure assignment.
Hmm.
Okay. Hmm. So we saw how our data is coming to PSA via info package from this PSA to info cube via DTPN transformation from cube to planning area we saw just right now. This is the T code TS cube. Okay, with the help of TS cube, we move our data from cube to planning area. Okay, once you get your data in planning area, it will be
I have
visible
a
in planning.
general question.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
T code, no, the T code, T cube, TS cube.
Mhm.
When you opened it, you have the source mapping, source to target also, no? There
Yeah.
when you opened it, correct? So the T codes will also do that trans mapping, no? Means T codes are also meant to do mapping, and
Mhm.
also T codes are also used to store data, like generic data also. So the
T
purpose
codes
of T
are
codes
like
can be.
so T codes are like in layman term, if I have to say you, these are needed for to perform your operation, business operations.
Uh-huh.
Let's say, I mean, let's go in very layman language. If I have to, let's go here. So there is one operation like to create sales order, correct?
Mhm.
Sales order.
Mhm.
This is one of our business operation.
Mhm.
Or you tell me any other operations like
Purchase order.
purchase order. Yeah, purchase order. Okay. So T code to create sales order is VA01. Okay. T code to create purchase order is AMI 23 and something. Let me open it. Okay. VA01. I mean, this is to create your sales order. Now for purchase order, we have AMI 23N or AMI 53 and something 23N. Sorry, AMI 23N is to display. AMI 21N. I told you that time also, right? MM01 to create, MM02 to change, MM03 to display. Okay, similarly for VA01, 01 it means creation, 02 means change, 03 means display. So ME21 means ME21N means create purchase order. Okay, so see, these are the T codes to perform our business operations, that process. Similarly in APO we have, let's say if I have to give example, In APO we have easy one. In APO we have this slash SAP SAP. Okay, we have this T code SNP01. What it will do your planning, heuristic planning. Once you run this T code for any product, it will do planning for that product. Let me open this one. Okay, so this is the network planning. You have to give your product number here. Let's say this is the product number. Okay, version and why location is not in. Let me take variant. This is one product, and let's say this is the location. So this T code in APO, what it will do planning for this product at this location. Means to manufacture this product, how many components are needed, how much stock is available there. This transaction will check everything. SNP01.
Mhm.
So to
Okay,
do
okay.
planning for this product, we need this T code. Similarly, to create sales order, we need that VA01. To create purchase order, we need this one. So these are the T codes, transaction code. To perform those transactions, we need T codes. Okay, we have T codes in SAP. Or
Mhm.
if you want to follow textbook rule, if you want to know, I don't want to use T codes, I want to follow textbook rule. So that also option available. Here, you go here, SPRO. So we are in right now in SCM system, correct? So in SCM
Mhm.
system, we will see our APO advanced planning optimization, supply chain planning. Okay, in supply chain planning, see we have demand planning, supply network planning. See, we were discussing about this one, which you already know. Yeah, this one you already know. S&DP administration. Why it is asking for body? Okay, I am opening this MSDP admin from here. You saw this screen previously?
Yeah.
which T code we used last time, MSDP underscore admin, if you remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can open from here also. But just to execute it quickly, we have transaction code, T codes, which we
Yeah,
call
these are all
MSDP. Yeah,
business process transactions. They can do
yeah,
anything in
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. In case if you, let's say, if you don't know any T code, then this is the way to find.
Right.
Okay, or if you want to, like, if you want to follow textbook rule, no, I don't want to use T code. I will go inside and check each folder and then I will open this one. Okay, then this is the way. But just to
Okay.
save your time, we have T codes. And in if you are working in SCM system, then there are for demand planning, there are 25 T codes that you have to learn. If you are
Mhm.
doing SNP, again 20 T codes we have. If you want to do whole APO, then there are some 100 T codes which you have to learn.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is for which system I opened SNP. So in SNP, these are the ones. If you want to check for PPDS, see this is for PPDS. Okay, these are the tables. Okay, these are the ones. For all these, we have T codes for all these options. Okay, so clear or shall I explain more on T code?
Yeah. Clear. No worries. Yeah, we will continue what.
Okay, so where we are. Yeah, so till cube we covered everything. Okay, and this is the way to create info cube. You want to create right now or steps are there? How you want to proceed? If you want to create, share your screen quickly. We will create.
Okay, you want to do it tomorrow, and or you want to continue the topic, and we can do it tomorrow. What
Continue.
is this?
I mean, continue. We covered. Sorry, topic we covered. Now we have next chapter as planning area administration. I mean, from here our main demand planning will start.
Yeah, you want to chapter 3. Let's continue chapter 3, and tomorrow we can do this. No, we'll give some introduction to chapter 3. What do you say? I mean, it's
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
and
already you know the basics. What is planning area and all those.
yeah.
Okay. So see, first planning area is our. Let me open this again. One diagram. Okay. This is our planning area.
So SAP at the rate of 20
23.
user
Okay.
3 I'm doing
In APO you are using or in where? In ECC.
APO no.
In APO it's user one. User one password is capital SAP at the rate 2023. Okay. Are you able to open?
Yeah, I can able to open.
Okay. So see, what is planning area? Okay. So in demand planning, this planning area is our main central component where we store our key figures, where we have our characteristics. This is you can say this is the main platform for our planning, the main component. Okay, based on the data which we have, which is stored here, which we have in planning area, we do our planning in APO, forecasting, everything, planning, supply network planning. So how we do based on the data which is available in planning area, and we already saw the data characteristic which is our master data, and key figures is our transactional data. So to do any planning, to do the business process, we need these two data, right? Master and transactional data. Based on these two data, we can do our planning in APO. Now, this is the structure of planning area. Let me open this one. So this is one planning area. If I open this one, you will find to configure any planning area, we need these details, these ones. This is what I have mentioned here. In planning area, you will find base unit of measure, base currency, exchange rate type. Okay. Where is that? Or let me put like this. Let me create a planning area. So see here, first you have to give the planning area name, MPOS. Why we need MPOS? Because we created our characteristics in MPOS only, correct?
Right.
So that we have to assign here. If you open the DPA structure, you will see we cannot create directly characteristics in planning area. We create it in master planning object structure, and then we assign that master planning object structure to a planning area, correct?
Right.
Okay, so how we will assign it to here? See, by this way, whenever you create a planning area, it will ask you to assign. Okay. Planning area. Now, next is database connection. Okay, so this I will tell you in next class. What this live cache? We have two types of database. One is our main storage database, and one is live cache. Live cache is just like RAM. You know ROM, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so live cache is we have this extra functionality in APO. We have this extra feature in APO where they give this live cache. So whenever your server is, you can say whenever your server is turned on, okay, this live cache will activate. So how this will work, I will tell you. I will tell you the T code also how to check this one. Okay, so this I will explain in tomorrow's class. It will take little 5 to 10 minutes. It will take. Okay. Now once we assign this database connection, then we have this storage bucket profile. How you want to store your data? Storage bucket profile on what? How you want to store your data? Like on weekly bucket, on monthly bucket, on yearly bucket. So that we also have to assign here. Okay. You will have multiple options. See, 16 months, 10 months. How you want to store your data in planning area? So we have to assign it. Now statistic currency. One currency also you have to assign. So let's say you are using this planning area for US. So what is the currency of US? Dollars, right? So you have to assign that dollar here, USD American dollar. Let's say because local currency you have to assign. Okay. Or let's say your organization deals in dollars only. Then you can assign this one. Or let's say it is in China. So China, for China we have yen, right? So there must be something Chinese yen in that way. Or let's say Italy, so Italian lira, right? So this way you have to assign one currency to your. Okay, so one currency you have to assign for your planning area. After currency, there is another option, exchange rate type. So this exchange rate type, okay, current exchange rate, old exchange rate, average exchange rate. So this way, this we have to assign. So we usually assign this current exchange rate only. Like let's say, let's say you are working. We have this. I not. I think you are aware. When you convert, let's say, dollars to Indian rupee, you will get options, right? Current exchange rate or something. This type of option I saw once. So on that basis, I am relating. We have that exchange rate type, right? So exchange rate also we have to assign our planning area. This is, this is that doesn't have any impact. Financial, I am not aware, but as from SAP APO consultant perspective, I never saw this is impacting anything. Okay, so usually they assign it as current exchange rate. Now the main one is this unit of measure. So while defining any planning area, we have to assign this unit of measure here in this one. Unit of measure PC for this planning area. they have assigned unit of measure as PC. It means that the units which will appear in your planning area, planning book, that will be considered based on this unit of measure pieces. If you have, let's
Pieces.
say, yeah, let me open any planning area. We have a multiple unit of measures. See, volume, we have percentage, we have temperature, we have this frequency, time, weight also we have, I guess, mass. You can see mass we have, pallets also. So these are the unit of measure. Mainly, I see this one piece. Where is pieces?
But these are all product dependent, no? These pieces, everything,
So tell me
and
how
some of
your say.
the some.
Hmm, yeah, go ahead.
See, this unit of measure is depend upon the item, no, material, no,
So let's take example.
and we are it has got we are only defining one unit of measure or many, because we are loading historical products, and
Hmm,
those 100 200 products
hmm.
will have a lot of different unit of measures, no.
Product different in. I didn't get. I mean
See,
sales
see,
history. Let's say
sales
let's.
history, we are loading all the materials from BW
Hmm,
with the different unit of measures, and we want to do forecasting for all these products. And in the planning book, it is only giving us to select only one unit of measure or many unit of measures.
So in planning area, when you define this one, when you create any planning area, it will ask for a base unit of measure for your planning
Mhm.
area. So let's take example of your sales history and forecast only. Let's say we have this sales and we have forecast. On what basis we are getting this sales history data? Based on, let's say, location and product, correct?
Mhm.
On location. So let me put, this is the location 1000 and product A. Sales quantity is 50, correct? For this another product we have B. Sales quantity is
We-
100.
Yeah, A has got a different unit of measure, B has a different unit of measure.
How? I mean, how different unit of measure? If let's say we are getting the sales history. So based on which, either you can get, let's say, this A product has 50 pieces, okay, or 100 pieces, or if you want, either this one, it should be, let's say, what other unit of measure? You tell me.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I think we'll be having.
We have so many. You can check from this one which one is more related to your sales history.
If I want to get some product, give me. This is. One capacity, any volume.
Let's check. Yeah, let's check. Which one? Volume.
Yeah,
Okay, let's check volume. So for this one, volume will come, and for this one, volume will come.
the pieces will come for this one. B.
So let's take pieces. That's why pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, this one for pieces.
No, no,
Now tell me.
no, what I'm saying, for A, it is 50 pieces, and
No,
B
no, no, no.
and
How it
B.
will come? No, 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 no.
And for
It's not like this.
product A is TV and
Then
product
you
B
have to
is some
convert it. Wait,
milk,
okay, good
milk.
question. Okay, good question. Very good. So see, that in that case we have to convert. Okay, let me tell you how to do it. Ideally, it will come
Yeah.
from ECC only. Let's take an example question. Yeah, here. Okay. So based on this, we will do the conversion. We have this option. So let's say your case is you were saying volume, right? One you
So
want
yeah,
in.
we are getting TVs. Imagine 50
Hmm,
TVs
hmm,
is 50,
hmm,
and we are getting a milk. Milk, no, milk is
hmm,
also one product with a
hmm,
volume of 5
hmm.
liters,
Correct.
some
Correct.
five
Okay.
liters. So
Very good. Yeah. So let's take your example. Okay. TV we have. Ideally, this is not an ideal scenario. Not a same company will sell TV and milk. Okay. But yeah, let's take this example. Okay. TV, we have 50 50 something pieces,
50
and
pieces.
milk, let's say liter,
Yeah,
correct?
right.
And this is 50 pieces. Let's take another example. Rice also we will take
Mm-hmm.
100 kg,
Mm-hmm.
correct? What is your base unit of measure for planning area? Let me take pieces. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is the what is base unit of measure which you assign to your planning area. Boom. Yep. Okay, so one base unit of measure you have to assign. Now let's come back to your question. These are the local units, right? Not local unit. These are the base unit of measure for these individual products, correct? So we have to
Mm-hmm.
convert based on the base unit of measure which we have in our planning area. How we will do? See, okay, we have this option here. So for this product, base unit is kg, but in planning area we have base the unit of measure as pieces, correct? So we have to convert. Okay, we have to make it in pieces. How we will do? See, this is an example. Okay, if this is in piece, then to convert, this should be, I mean, for one denominator, one numerator, this will become 1 kg. Okay, this way we have to convert. Here we
No,
have,
I
and
didn't
this
understand.
convert.
Now,
No, I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. So see, for your case, let me take another good example. Mm, just keep it like this. No need to change. Okay, so see here, we have three items, and our base unit of measure in planning area is pieces, which we assigned. Till here, it is clear or not?
yeah, base unit of measure in planning area, we have taken PC. How are you converting this liters into
So
PC and kgs into
that
PC?
I will come, but this is clear or not?
Yeah,
First, we took three
yeah,
examples. This
yeah,
is the
that's
base
clear.
unit of
This is,
measure
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
planning area. Okay. Now, based on this, based on this planning area unit of measure, we have to convert these units,
Uh-huh.
convert these base units of these products into pieces. So how we will do it? See, for TV, it is clear, 50 piece. Okay.
Right.
So this is something 1:1, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is clear. This is not an issue. Now let's take example of this liter. So that conversion business will tell you how they are converting. Based on that, you have to do these settings here. In unit of measure, you have to do these settings. So let's say milk, for milk, 100 liter of milk means 200 pieces. And how we will do this conversion? Here we will do. We have to fill these details. Then it will convert on it will make you this, it will give you output of this quantity in pieces. Similarly for kg, let's say for 100 it is something 400 pieces. It means for 1 kg 4 pieces. So ratio you have
So
to
you
define
mean
it
to
here.
say, at the end of the day, whatever the unit of measure we have taken in the planning area, that is the forecast unit for all the products.
See, first, as I told you, this is not a good example, correct? If you are, let's say, working in, uh, uh, let's say, TV industry only, okay, that will manufacture TV. So they will not sell anything in liter or kg, right? They will sell in pieces. If you are working in, let's say,
Yeah, but if you are working in one Honda company also means most of the you mean to say the end product will be always in pieces or because this is a
whatever
finished product.
whatever you assign to your planning area, you have to make it to that base unit of measure. Otherwise you will not able to calculate your sales history or forecast.
Correct. And this representation is only finished product, no? The planning area we are
No, it depends. No, it depends. If you are doing, if you are, let's say, what if you are doing that forecasting for raw materials also, for
Mhm,
non-finished product also, it depends on,
mhm,
as I said, we can do forecasting, we can do planning on all products in APO.
mhm, mhm.
But to do forecasting and planning on all those so many products, it is a big task, right? So that's why in
Right,
APO we do planning or forecasting only on criticals and finished
right,
products.
right.
Okay, and yeah, so the question should be from where these details will should come, right?
Mhm.
In APO we don't maintain this one. It will come from your ECC. Let me show you how. MM0. Take any product, TV, okay.
So where you are going? Sorry, material.
Yeah. See, okay. MDM, this team, they used to maintain here, and this data will come to ECC. Sorry, to APO.
Right.
Okay, they used to maintain it here.
But this is very big. If we are planning for different unit of measures,
Hmm.
business will tell the conversion you're saying, no?
Hmm. Yes. This conversion is not part of APO. Okay, this is part of only. Team, they used to do this thing. But for your understanding, if you want to do conversion, you have to go here in MM03, additional data, you will see this option here, unit of measure.
Okay. Where is the conversion here? You have shown
Yeah,
one table, no?
this is here. This I'm in MM03 screen. If you go to MM01, you will see this option enabled. Let me see if I have this access. MM01, sorry, MM02. I am changing. Right? Okay, here you can give as per your settings, as per your requirement, whatever. Let's say you want to convert. We have per kiloliter to pieces. See, base unit is pieces. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and let's say your product is in milk or in kg or in liter, that you have to give here, and it will convert to your based on the data which you have to give these details you have. Okay, these details you have to fill. So what it is saying, see, for 2500 kg, number of pieces is 1000.
Mhm.
Okay, so similarly, let's say for your liter, I think if I give here, it will calculate for what? I am not aware. Let's see. That also you have to give. So You have to give the weight, let's say for 500, 5,000. Kilogram, gram, US pound. See. Okay, so I'm not an expert in this one to convert.
Okay.
So this way you can do. Okay.
Okay.
You have to give these details, and based on that you have to define the ratios. These are part of MM team. MM team, see, just one T code, their whole module, they work on this. The whole module is dependent on this one T code only. MM team.
Mhm.
So many fields we have. See, so many fields we have. This MM team task is to maintain these fields, to create these materials. Okay.
Mhm.
So you have, I mean, you got an idea how we can check this conversion.
Yeah.
In APO, yeah, in APO, how it will come. How it will come. If you want, you can pull your master data also, or it will come via your SIP. Okay. Material master we used to transfer via SIP only, or if it is in DP, then it will come via your the process which I told you, data source.
Yeah. So we moved from
PSA.
this, no? We are in that conversation. Can we go back to that
Yeah, we are here.
Excel sheet? Yeah. Yeah, planning.
Excel sheet. Yeah. We are here in planning area. Okay, so you have to give these details, and so what we discussed, base unit to measure we discussed, base currency, exchange rate type, storage bucket profile, how the data will store, that I here. Storage bucket profile is important, so we will see how to create it also. That is a separate topic I have included. Okay. So
Yeah, we
I
can
think
connect tomorrow and yeah.
yeah. So everything is there, planning book. We have to learn in detail. This planning
Yes.
from here, our demand planning will start.
Okay.
Major
Yeah.
part.